Hi, we're Mia and Jeremy. We just traveled to all 50 states in our converted Sprinter van with our two little pups. Yes, all 50 states. 24,000 miles, 83 gas stops, and countless nights in Walmart parking lots. Now that we're back home, it's time to take a breath, enjoy our own bathroom, and recap the year that was. That starts now.
We did it!
We did it, 50 states. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, 9 months.
We can figure out the number of days.
9 months and however many days that is.
So we went to all 50 states. We went to 48 states in our van. We did not go to Alaska and Hawaii. And then we went to 49 states with our dog.
Let's talk about the most common questions we got asked.
Number one most common question that we were asked was, where do we go to the bathroom? You guys are so nosy.
We go to the bathroom everywhere but the van. The van had a little toilet in there and we both agreed we are not going to use this.
We have to clean up after our dogs. I didn't want to also clean up after myself.
Exactly. So we just use public facilities all over the place. Now another question we got asked a lot is, where do we shower?
We went to Planet Fitness!
We have strong opinions on Planet Fitness locations now. I could tell you what the bathroom's gonna look like just from walking in the lobby most times. Another common question is, where'd you get gas everywhere? Our Sprinter is a diesel Sprinter van, which is good in a lot of ways, bad economically in the year 2022 of our Lord, where gas prices were basically at an all-time high everywhere for probably the first half of the trip. Then they went back down to relatively normal prices.
And then they went back up.
Wait, how many gas stations did we stop at?
We stopped at 83 gas stations, which doesn't seem like a lot of stops for traveling around the entire country.
And here's how much we paid. And we're back.
Take it away, Bill.
All right, thanks, Judy. What's your favorite state from the trip? That's a really common question.
Oh, that is a common question. My favorite state is also your favorite state.
Probably. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Alaska!
Oh man, Alaska's so amazing. I want to go back. We were there in July. It was just
gorgeous weather.
Gosh, we just really loved Alaska. You can watch the video, and the link is, where's the link? There it is.
Another common question we got was, how did we make money during this trip? How could we afford to stay on the road? Jeremy's answer is a lot better than mine. But I work remote. I work out of an office in Nashville, and my boss is super amazing and let me work remote that entire time.
And I think that is the definition of working remote.
Yes.
For me, I just saved up a bunch of money over the years, and
He didn't work the entire time.
I didn't work, but that was the plan.
I'm so jealous.
But
he just golfed every day.
I did a lot of that and a lot of worrying. Anywho,
his job was driving. That was his job.
And it cost me money though.
Some years off of your
Yeah, probably.
All right, tell me, what are some of your highs that you had over the last year?
Gosh, we just had some really cool spots where we slept at night. Ones that come to mind are in Sedona, in that parking lot where we're just like surrounded by red rocks everywhere.
Definitely waking up in a new city almost, not every day, but you know, almost every day. Having like a new adventure, not even knowing what your day is going to be like.
Another high would be the way people see you when you're doing this. What was interesting to me is everybody looking at us saying like, wow, I really want to do this. Or like, oh man, I've always wanted to go to here or there.
Another great high is that we got to take our dogs along with us.
Okay, let's talk about the lows. Man, I hit my head a lot. I hit my head a ton.
It was a big learning curve the first month or so.
In those first few weeks, we had to learn how to cook on our camp stove, even how to prep food, where to cook, where to not look like a lunatic doing that. Oh, is it raining? Can we not cook now? Another low is when you're on the road having to find water all over the place and where you can refill it, and that got really hard down the stretch.
Why don't you talk about the reason why we went on this trip?
Yes, the reason we did this trip in the first place was because I'm working on a book, and it's a golf book, and it's about the people that I was randomly paired up with at golf courses around the country. So kind of a humans of the golf course. I went to a certain kind of golf course, which is a municipal, which are the city courses that are a lot more accessible to everybody. They're cheap. All walks of life play there. I'm just so fascinated by the random people you get stuck with for like 4 hours at these places, and you just learn about their life story. So my book will be a lot of life stories of a lot of people, because I ended up playing with 270 people total, I believe, at 111 different golf courses.
When it is done though, you plan to go on a tour around the US again. We're gonna do that in our van, but a much quicker tour and only to specific
Yes,
cities.
quicker tours, way less cities. Since we would be going back out in the van at some point, what are some things you want to do to the van?
I'm going to be working on converting the van to our needs, because when it was built, this great couple built it based on what their needs were, and so ours are a little different. So I'm going to bring you along for that adventure, because it's going to be a lot of me being a handyman. So we'll see how that goes.
No one loves a DIY project quite like Mia. I'm always like, who can we call to do this? But she's...
I got it. I can do everything.
And you really can.
I'm like Barbie.
Yeah.
I have all the jobs. Well, we went internationally. We did a trip there. You guys will see it in our next few videos. But a couple of other fun trips coming up, so we're going to share those as well with you guys.
Gosh, I mean, I'd hate to be like, well, I've got the travel bug, but we've been home now for a little bit, and definitely feel like the road is calling. We did it. We're van people. I think
we're van people.
I think 9 months on the road going to all 50 states makes us van people.
Yes. If we didn't answer any of your questions, feel free to comment below and we'll answer those. Or if you have any suggestions of fun cities to include on our next tour around the US, comment below as well.
And I look really forward to hitting the road again.
Come along with us on our unknown next adventure.
How do you end a video?
Bye!